More construction walls have come crumbling, tumbling down. Credit for that opening line goes to singer-songwriter John Mellencamp, who is not me. I am Rick, and we're at Universal Studios Florida to give you some updates and show you what's new. Let's get started. Today is December 13th, and it is a postcard day here in Orlando. Mostly sunny skies with a high of just 77 degrees. The crowds should not be too bad today. For the next, I would say, 3 to 4 days, they should still be fine, but then starting this weekend, a lot of the country will start those Christmas breaks, those Christmas holidays, and it's going to get really, really busy here. So let's enjoy these next few days of low crowds. Our first real update of the day. Look at that facade for the Minion Blast attraction. Concrete stucco work looking good, it is looking sharp. And they have a poster up with the real official name, Illuminations Villain Con Minion Blast, coming summer of 2023. We're gonna shorthand this and call it Minion Blast. Unless we get really, really lazy and we just call it Blast. I did a whole video giving you updates about this attraction. I will leave a link to that video in the description box. Go check it out and learn more about Minion Blast. This entire row here, this street, Minion Land on Illuminations Boulevard, which begs the question, is something going to happen to Betty Boop? If something does happen to the Betty Boop store, I am confident the Betty Boop meet and greet will stay. I mentioned all that about Betty Boop and the Betty Boop shop because I did do a 2023 rumors video. If you haven't seen it, I'll leave a link to it in the description box. Here at the Brown Derby on Hollywood Boulevard, this is where some of the construction walls have been removed, revealing a freshly painted Brown Derby. Looks good. There are still curtains up. We cannot see inside. We don't know what this is going to become. One thing of note, there used to be an awning right there, but the awning has not come back. In addition to the Brown Derby, a lot of stuff happening here on Hollywood Boulevard with retail shops. Williams of Hollywood, the prop shop, going away. The pass holder lounge here is moving, and look at the dark room here, which has been shut down. They have put a stage out front. I have no idea what this is for. One of my favorite shops at Universal Studios Florida, the Five and Dime. Let's go inside and take a look. They have the hearse a little more decorated. There's like Christmas packages. The Wolfman's up there with a rope, and look at this, finally, he's been gone for a while, but Frankenstein's monster is back. I am not noticing any new merchandise, however, so let's move on down the road. As we finish up our walk down Hollywood Boulevard, here's a little Universal Studios Florida insight for you, especially if you're driving into the park. If you pay attention to the pricing of prime parking, if it's at $60, is expected to be a very, very busy day. If pricing is at $40, you can expect a light day for crowds. $50, of course, would mean a moderate crowd. Do me a favor, guys. YouTube is very bad with notifications. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave links to my past 3 videos. If you haven't seen them, go check them out. The links are in the description box. We have right around a month's time to enjoy the Woody Woodpecker Kids Zone as it currently stands, because I've mentioned this before, the last day it's going to be open is January 15th, starting January 16th, closed for an extensive refurb. SpongeBob store pants will remain the same, Animal Actors on Location will remain, and of course, E.T. attraction will forever be here. But everything else in this land changing. Heading into Springfield, I feel like they've re-landscaped this area right here. This looks and feels a little different to me. I think different foliage. If I was forced to place a bet, yes, I would bet they've made some landscaping changes. Why is there no line for Bumblebee Man's Tacos? Because it doesn't open for another 15 minutes. I got here a little early today. Let's pop inside the Quickie Mart, see if I got anything to show you in there. For $52, a Simpsons sweatshirt, a Christmas sweatshirt. Oh, what fun it is with the Christmas Simpsons there. For $42, here is a kids hoodie, children's only, says Skate Springfield. Other than those two items, pretty much the standard Simpsons stuff we see all the time. In the comments section below, let me know, are you worried about the Simpsons land eventually being rethemed? Do you not care? Are you extremely worried? Mildly worried? Let me know in the comment section below. I mean, Disney does own Fox and The Simpsons. Maybe we should be worried. The Simpsons ride, only a 15-minute wait. Nothing has replaced the removed Sledgehammer game yet. Let me show you 2 or 3 items inside of the MIB gear shop. For $80, an MIB Galaxy Defender Spirit jersey. Glows in the dark. You were looking at the back. Now, let me show you the front. $25 for this I Don't Belong Here t-shirt. Also $25, this t-shirt here says, "Are you my Uber?" Continuing to look at the $25 t-shirts. This one here says, "I woke up like this." How about this one here? Says, "I need some space." You know the price. And for $17, I feel like I have to buy this for my dog Winnie for Christmas. I haven't noticed, so I haven't shown it, this Spider-Man backpack, a Loungefly Marvel for $85. Men in Black Alien Attack, currently the only blaster ride at Studios, is just a 15-minute wait. I said currently because I just told you guys at the beginning of the video, Minion Blast is coming the summer of 2023. And now let's head into Diagon Alley. As always, I have to show you the wait time for Escape from Gringotts. It is just 35 minutes, that's not too bad. Inside of Ollivander's, there are new exclusive interactive wands, Ollivander wands, 13 I think, and one of them is exclusive to Universal Studios Florida. I'm not gonna lie, I always get a little anxiety going into Ollivander's because it's always crowded in there and the space is really small. So I just went in there to show you, as usual, it's really crazy, really crowded, and the display is in a bad spot. That kind of, the lighting in the case, all you're seeing is a reflection of me, so I have to do this. What I'm gonna do is search the internet and try to find a good shot of these new wands. Hopefully it's panning out right now when you're looking at them. But like I said, one of them is exclusive to this park. But they are interactive and they are the usual price of all the interactive wands, which is $63 plus tax. The Orlando exclusive wand is a Larch and Phoenix Feather. We have a Laurel and Phoenix Feather, a Hornbeam and Dragon Heartstring, an Ebony and Unicorn Hair, a Black Walnut and Dragon Heartstring, a Sycamore and Unicorn Hair, a Maple and Unicorn Hair, a Chestnut and Unicorn Hair, a Poplar and Dragon Heartstring, a Yew and Dragon Heartstring, an Aspen and Unicorn Hair, and they are all $63 plus tax. And those wands would be at Ollivander's, not here at Gregorovich's. I think Nikki and I are done buying wands for a while. We have enough wands. Here outside of the Amity Island Lobster Company, I guess because how the ramp is, that my bench will never come back here, so now I have to go find a new favorite bench. And I think we have a couple of good candidates behind Pier 41, right down this way. This one here, right there, a good amount of shade. This is my new favorite bench. This little dock area behind Pier 41, always a good spot to kind of get away from the crowds. However, let's read this sign. What does this sign say? I'm gonna guess it says, no fishing? Am I right? So if you ever want to get away from the crowds and have a nice relaxing bench in the shade, come back here behind Pier 41. Just don't do any fishing. So the construction walls by the Brown Derby have come crumbling, tumbling down, but not the ones by Shea Alcatraz. All right, the Beat Builders are doing their thing over there, but there's an update over here at Fast and Furious I've got to check out. They've taken away the return time kiosks. Who knows how long ago that was. That's not the update I want to show you. look up here. Fast and Furious is now sponsored by Napa. Napa is an official sponsor of Fast and Furious. I'm not exactly sure when that happened, but just a few days ago, one of you viewers sent me a picture of it. So thanks for the update. I get to share it with everybody. I don't often show the wait time for Transformers, but I will today. The wait time is just 15 minutes. And the wait time for the Mummy, still in technical rehearsal, just 10 minutes. But starting this weekend, that is when the crazy wait times are going to start. I'm going to try to grab a table at Finnegan's. One of you viewers made a suggestion to me, something I've never tried. Let's see if we can get a table and try it today. And I did get a table for one right near the bar. I kind of like this view. I want some TV, some sports. Here's the menu for those of you who want to scan it and look at everything that's offered here. I'm going to try something is kind of on menu but off menu. Let's see if I can do it. So this is what I did. I got the Irish loaded chips for $11.95. This is seasoned wedge fries topped with corned beef, Leicester cheese, bacon, caramelized onions, and Killarney gravy. And then I got a side of the Guinness beef stew so I could top my loaded chips with the stew. So the loaded chips are $12 and this side of stew, $4. All done with my lunch. So you know it's time for Rick's quick food review of the loaded chips topped with beef stew at Finnegan's. A very unique lunch today. I like both of them separately. I do like the loaded chips and I do like the Guinness beef stew. So when you put them together, of course I'm gonna like both of them. One thing of note, when you do it this way, something I really enjoyed about it is the fact that that beef stew gravy gets on your wedge fry and it's almost like a mashed potato and gravy that way. That was really enjoyable. So overall, it's a pretty good way to do things. A $16 meal. What you do is the server should ask you if you want the soda bread. You should say yes. Because as I mentioned every time, my trick is to get that soda bread, put the butter and the apple butter on it. It acts like a dessert. I'm telling you, have that after your meal. So in short, everything you saw today is a total recommendation, whether you do it on its own or together like that. Thank you to the Stricklands. I believe it was the Stricklands who recommend I do it that way. It worked out pretty well. Construction walls still remain at the site of the old Monsters Cafe. Universal has confirmed it will be the Minions Cafe here in Minion Land on Illuminations Boulevard. There is a rumor that Rip Ride Rocket is going to be closed for an extended amount of time next year to get retracked and refurbed. But the real question remains, will it get an Illuminations retheming? I'm not saying it has to be rethemed to the Minions, but perhaps another Illuminations franchise? I don't know, anything's possible. We'll find out next year. Wait time for currently the only Minions ride here at Studios, just 25 minutes. Well, I've been here for a couple hours and I have to say, the sky, not looking so postcard-like anymore. Inside the Universal Studios store in City Walk they have, well, this is going to make a lot of people happy. This is a pumpkin juice sipper for $15 plus tax with a complimentary first fill. A lot of people have been missing that pumpkin juice bottle in the parks. Well, now you can have your very own sipper. Well, now this is something to show you. A Wakanda Forever backpack. $85 for the backpack. And then down below we have the Wakanda Forever purse for $79. There's the front. And there's the back, but there you have it. There's everything. Get the backpack and the purse. On the screen right now, this very moment, 2 of my most recent videos. Don't miss the magic. Don't miss the fun. Click them.